Praise God.
Oh, this is awesome. Hello, beloved brother.
Hello, Elizabeth. How are you?
Are you kidding me? I'm on top of the world. I just...
The Lord...
Jack has told me that he has sent you for this time and this purpose. And together we're going to reach Israel.
And it's so nice to hear your voice, Elizabeth. It sounds to me like I know you since I was born. So I can't explain that, but what?
Because you are who I have been waiting for so long. And I don't want to get emotional, but this is the truth. I can't reach your country if Yah had not raised you up.
He found the book.
Did he get the books?
Okay, he says he traced them.
They arrived, and so tomorrow I'm gonna call them, and they're gonna deliver it for it hopefully tomorrow.
Awesome. So you don't have to go get.
Yay!
Praise God.
And I did work in the heavenly realm.
Amen.
And I really didn't do anything. I just opened my mouth. Abiyah, Yahushua, and Imiyah, they warred in behalf. I saw them push somebody away. And they are the ones that led you, guided you every step of the day, Ezra, as you track that package down. And all the YDSs have been praying and interceding for you to get these into your hands. I told Kathrynyah, I said, are you sure that Ezra doesn't have the book? I said, because Abiyah said it's finished, it's done. And now you're giving us this praise report. Tomorrow, you will have them.
Just you keep...
Kathrynyah, remind Elizabeth that the seed of this book, it's going to be catching like a fire, like a holy fire. Yeah.
It's going to happen. I can see the beginning of it. The beginning of it is always when the books go and where the prophecies go, and then in Yah's timing, he gives the word for that country. And so this is a very exciting time. And that wasn't Father's will. He wanted you to do that.
Wow. Yeah.
We would work side by side, and I thank you so much.
You know what I believe, Elizabeth? What God joined together, no man can separate.
Amen. Woo!
That's the kind of man.
Amen.
I had a vision of when two people come together and they have their hands up like this, high up, like making an arch, like making an arch. But you were standing with someone and people were coming under the hands, like I was thinking that's like they do with the bride, like a hoopah, like the hands, the hands were forming a hoopah, and people were coming. Maybe it's the bride of Israel. And people were walking under it.
I'm a person seeing you face to face, and yet it's like you said. Once I saw you in that video, and it's very hard for me to trust a man. I trust my sons in Yeshua, and I trust Adam, but I can honestly say, as my sister and brother will bear witness, it's hard for me to trust a man. and yet you already have my trust.
Yeah. Thank you.
When I tell you that I trust you, it's because it's coming from heaven.
Yes, amen.
You don't mind learning from a woman?
Do you not mind? You don't mind learning from a woman?
You don't mind to learn from a man, Elisheva?
No, I don't mind.
Okay, well you're gonna pull my leg and I'm gonna pull your leg. How's that sound?
Thank you for this laughter. Thank you for this laughter. Laughter does.
First, I want to ask you, Elizabeth. Do you know what your names mean in Hebrew? Your name in Hebrew called Elisheva. You know what does Elisheva mean?
No.
God is my oath.
Oh, how beautiful!
God is my oath. It's Elisheva. Elisheva was married to Zechariah. That was her name, Elisheva. God is my oath. Elisheva, I would recommend you to use your Hebrew name more than at least 3 times a day. Use your Hebrew name, Elisheva, which means Elizabeth in English.
You have just blessed me today. Thank you. Thank you for breaking that down for me.
Yeah.
And I have one favor to ask. Do not call me Elizabeth. I want my Hebrew name.
Amen.
Elisheva.
When you pray for me, the power of your prayers is so powerful. Just use my first name, Elisheva.
Elisheva. Elisheva.
Just use.
Do not put the name Nikomaya on it. To explain, so I am just repeating. Just use those 2 names, okay?
Elisheva
Eliyahu.
Just use
Elisheva.
the one that you taught us.
But tonight is truly your party, Abba Yah, Yahushua, and Imaya.
Amen.
As you have stirred up a new anointing within him, as you have baptized him afresh with the Ruach HaKodesh fire.
Oshia Mahakashantara Bakata, Orokoshia Mahashia Bakata Yaraba Mama, Orori Mama Hakashata Yarababa, Orosi Mahatata Yabarama Shokoriaba.
And Imaya, you loved him so much, you came and she enveloped you with her arms. As you were praying,
really?
And you said, I'm going to start praying, and she just held you in her arms. So every your body was anointed with the Ruach HaKodesh fire.
Amen.
Wow.
I never thought of Mama. I mean, we say Ruach HaKodesh fire, right? What she's doing is she's actually embracing us.
Yes, praise God. Oh, wow.
That's the new revelation that I received tonight.
Oh.
You.
Oh.
I had not ever seen this before until I saw her do that with you.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's incredible.
That's what you are, brother. You stirred the anointing up in me tonight.
Amen.
Yeah, oh, praise God. Praise God.
But do you know that is physically in Israel where there is nowhere else in the whole world that can lay claim to it?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Well,
it's the blood of Yahushua.
Amen.
Yes.
Even just the one drop that he shed would cover everyone's sin.
Yes.
And yet he poured out all of his blood on Israel's soil. This before, but I told you about Caleb that I have been looking for a long time, and all the YDSs, that's our holy prayer intercessors that are all over the world, and they've been praying for Caleb. And my sign was going to be, I would recognize that smile that lights up the face. He had the gray beard. I would recognize him. And when I saw your video, because it looked different than the original picture you had sent, and when I saw this video and I saw your face, I saw your eyes and your smile that lights up your face like it's the brightest light bulb, because it is Eli in you.
Amen.
And you are the sweetest, most gentle, yet bold. This is all what I'm discerning by looking at you. And that is where my gift is. I respect you so highly. I respect the anointing on your life.
Amen.
I know that you are a man of honesty. And you have such a sweet, sensitive spirit that you are not ashamed to say that you weep, you cry, when you're under the anointing, when something
Yes.
touches you in the heavenly realm. And
Yes.
yet I know you are a brave man, and you are a bold man, and you will
Yes.
give your life for Yahushua if necessary. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yes, and I get a lot of trouble for that.
We are the same in so many ways, and we have shared many of the same experiences.
Kathrynyah, I just wanted to remind you what you saw 3-4 days ago. I think you saw 2 trees that created an ark.
Yes.
Yes.
I want you to seek the Lord what it means, because remember, before the throne of God, standing the 2 trees.
Yes.
And it was like you support each other. Like one tree leans on the other and supports each other, and it makes an arch. And then earlier, I think that was too with the hands up. You know, I didn't see who it was with, but it, you know, that was like an arch for the bride to come through, a walkway.
And remember what stand on top of the Ark of the Covenant was the 2 cherubim with the sword.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the devil is not after the one who said, "Oh, I know Jesus," or "I believe in Jesus." He's after the one who keep the commandments and the testimony of Yeshua.
You
Yeah.
do realize we're now speaking about the bride of Yahushua.
Do you know how long are we on the phone?
We have been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Exactly, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
And it feels like just 5 minutes.
It must be a party in heaven, let me tell you.
You know, I think you're right. I know you're right.